Hey there, Alex Kidman here, and today I'm taking a really quick look at a new Belkin product, the BoostCharge Magnetic Wireless Power Bank 5K Plus Stand. Fairly simple little battery pack product, but I thought I'd do an unboxing. I haven't done one of these for a good long while. So now you get to see me fumble around with some packaging. Isn't that exciting? Well, people seem to like this kind of thing. And this means I need some scissors or something like that, because I don't entirely want to destroy the thing before I open it. I mean, you might be different. You might just rip these packages open with your bare hands, but I'm just not that kind. Or I try not to be that kind, I'll put it that way. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. And in this case I'll lose because I tear that bit open. Oh well, sorry Belkin. I tore your slightly nice packaging, but then I think I'm going to recycle it anyway. Belkin has a nice track record on its recycling stuff here, by the way. Very impressive, very, very impressive stuff. So, here we go. No, wait. I gave myself slightly too many plaudits there. So, mental note, ever so slightly difficult to take out of a box if you're doing it while on camera. There's a shock. And then here we go. We have instructions and we have the actual thing itself. Yeah, that's a pretty standard looking little battery pack, but with a couple of little quirks. I mean, okay, so for a start, obviously there is a USB-C to USB-C, which is interesting, of course, because it means that all you're talking about doing is wirelessly charging an iPhone with this. There's no lightning involved. Belkin do, of course, have their own made for iPad and made for iPhone adapters with lightning, but yeah, this is not one of them, just a standard USB-C to USB-C cable. Does it have any charge? Well, I do happen to have an iPhone here that I can test that with. Let's just have a quick look. There we go, and it should, in theory, start charging if it's going to do anything, which it's not doing. It has magnetically attached, as you can see, but I'm going to guess that it's flat as a tack. Well, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go away and I'm going to use this for a couple of days, and then I'll come back and report on how well it actually works. Although, well, oh, there we go. There's a power button at the side. It always helps, folks, if you read the manual, and there we go. Okay. Worth knowing, of course, that in fact it does require you to switch it on before it will begin to charge your phone. And yeah, 51%, I'll be right for a while, but I will be back in just a split second, as far as you're concerned, to tell you how it all went. So it's a couple of days later, and I'm back outside amongst the birdsong and the sunshine, and I've mostly got good news to report, because this thing really does do what it says on the tin. It's a reasonably convenient way to keep a phone charged. So I've mostly been testing with an iPhone 14 Pro. Clamps onto the back, starts charging, all is good. It's actually worked quite well. I'll put that back into focus now. I quite like the way this grips on the back. Yes, it creates a bit of extra weight and it's not exactly lightweight, but it actually makes quite a nice little kind of gripping thing, as you can see with my hand there. The charging is reasonable. Now, I should say it's a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. That doesn't mean you're going to get 5K out of it. Qi wireless charging is lossy, probably around 25% or so. I've certainly been able to charge this thing to full from the battery, but in theory, mathematically, you should be able to get about maybe 1.5 times charge. I can't quite get that. And there's an obvious limitation here. Bigger batteries are bigger and you'd get more charges out of them. But of course, bigger batteries are also heavier. I do also like the fact that the USB-C charging port, which I had assumed at the first was just power in, is bi-directional. It actually means you're not just stuck with wireless charging. You can charge other devices out just through a standard USB-C cable. And of course, the Qi will also work across other devices. So while it won't magnetically attach, for example, if I get the positioning right, there we go, with this Pixel 7a, yeah, that's now charging that. It doesn't care that it's not an iPhone. Although I suspect most people who are going to buy this are going to be hooking it up to an iPhone for that sweet, sweet MagSafe connectivity, because it's just kind of nice and easy. What about the stand? Well, the stand is pretty reasonable if you want to set this up for watching a movie or for using it as your alarm clock. Although, as you can just see there, the one issue that I've got, I wish there was a little bit more of a groove just down here, because then it'd be easier to pop that stand out. If you have short fingernails like I do, it might be a little bit tricky. But yeah, look, that actually works quite well. It holds it up quite nicely. I could, watch something on a plane or have it by my bedside as an alarm clock, prop it up for viewing or gaming or whatever you wanted to use it for. So at $70, is it worth buying? Look, I think it's a reasonably good thing. There are other options in this marketplace. Anker's got a very similar one. Apple, of course, have their own version of this, although the Apple one is lower capacity but higher voltage, but also considerably more expensive. I think if you're in the market for a portable power bank just for the one phone, yeah, this is quite a good buy. It comes recommended. Anyway, those are my quick thoughts. What do you think? What do you want to know? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.